The 1973 Philippine Constitution by Marcos administration. But what makes it? In 1965, Ferdinand Marcos was elected as a president. In 1969, he was re-elected for his second term. In 1972, he declared martial law under the 1935 Constitution. In 1973, the 1973 Constitution was drafted. But what makes the 1973 Constitution? It was the first parliamentary government in the Philippines. The Article 1, the National Territory. The national territory comprised the Philippines archipelago with all the islands and water embraced there. This is the other territories belongs to the Philippines by the historic right or legal title, including the territorial sea, the airspace, the suboil, the seabed, and the insular shelf and the other submarine area over the Philippines are all belongs to the Philippines.
Declaration of Principles and State Policies. Section 2. The defense of the state is a prime duty of the government and the people, and in the fulfillment of this duty, all citizens may be required by law to render personal, military, or civil service. Section 3. The Philippines renounces war as an instrument of national policy, adopts the generally accepted principle of international law as part of the law of the land, and adheres to the policy of peace, equality, justice, freedom, cooperation, and amity with all nations. Article 3. Citizenship. Those whose father or mothers are citizens of the Philippines, even the mother or the father married an alien, but the newborn baby is still a Filipino.
Article 4, Bill of Rights, Section 1. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws. Section 3. The right of the people to be secured in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature, and for any purpose shall not be violated. And no search warrant or warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause to be determined by the judge, or such other responsible officer as may be authorized by law. After examination under oath or affirmation of the complainant and the witnesses, he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or the things to be seized.
5. Duties and obligation of the citizen. Section 1. It shall be the duty of the citizen to be loyal to the republic and to honor the Philippine flag, to defend the states and to contribute to its development and welfare, to uphold the Constitution and obey the laws, and to cooperate with the duly constituted authorities in the attainment and preservation of just and orderly society. Section 4. It shall be the obligation of every citizen qualified to vote to register and cast his vote.
Article 6, Suffrage, Section 1. Suffrage shall be exercised by citizens of Philippines not otherwise disqualified by law, who are 18 years of age or over, and who should have resided in Philippines for at least 1 year and in the place wherein they propose to vote for at least 6 months preceding the election.
Batasang Pambansa. The Batasang Pambansa, which shall be composed of not more than 200 members, shall otherwise provide by law, shall include representative elected from different regions of the Philippines, those elected or selected from various sectors as may be provided by law, and those chosen by the President from the members of the Cabinet. Thank you.
Article 9. The Prime Minister, the Cabinet, and the Executive Committee. Section 3. There shall be an Executive Committee to be designated by the President, composed of the Prime Minister as a chairman, and not more than 14 other members, at least half of whom shall be members of the Batasang Pambansa. The Executive Committee shall assist the President in the exercises of his powers and functions in the performance of his duties, as he may prescribe.
In additional information, 1973 Constitution was ratified during the Marcos period. It introduced a parliamentary form of government. Under this Constitution, the President is also the Prime Minister. The legislative branch of the government became a numerical in form, remaining ito the Batasang Pambansa. It ended after the 1986 EDSA Revolution.